Did you know that you can make a bench from a headboard and a footboard? I built this one over 5 years ago and now I am finally painting it. First, I cleaned it off with some crud cutter and an old damp rag. Then I filled in the pocket holes that I made when I built the bench with some quick wood filler. While I waited for that to dry, I sanded the raw pine wood smooth with 80 grit sanding screens and then with 150 grit sanding screens. And then I took a break for a couple of months. I was overwhelmed by all the things that I had to do on this piece, and so I took a break. When I got back to work on it, I sanded the quick wood smooth with 80 grit sanding screens. Then I filled all of the gouges and knots in the pine wood with some plastic wood filler. Waited for it to dry and then sanded the wood filler flush. I removed all of the dust with a vacuum and brush attachment. And then we moved the bench out to the garage so we could stain the bench. We used Heirloom Traditions all-in-one stain in the color Walnut. It's an all-in-one stain, so there is a built-in top coat. It also is oil-based, flammable, and stinky. Hence why I moved outside to use it. I also tested it over the existing walnut finish and it matched perfectly and made the old finish look new again. I let the stain dry overnight and I made sure to lay my stained rags and brush outside to dry completely before throwing them away to prevent any fires. I ended up staining the seat on the bench 3 times so the raw wood had a thick coating on it. I let the stain dry over the weekend and then I taped off the bench. I mixed up some Heirloom Traditions paint in the color Putty into my Wagner paint sprayer. This paint is also an all-in-one paint that has a built-in top coat and primer. It's very durable and actually doesn't need the surface to be sanded before using it. It creates a beautiful finish if thinned out with 20% water and then sprayed on with this sprayer. After the first coat of paint was on, I saw more imperfections in the pine wood, so I filled those in again with wood filler. And in the process, I found some bleed-through stains, so we took the bench back outside and sprayed a couple of coats of clear shellac on it to stop the bleed-through stains. We let the clear shellac dry overnight, and then I finally got the last coat of paint on the next day. And then, the most satisfying part, other than seeing the before and after, I removed the tape and plastic to reveal what it all looks like now. Why did I wait 5 years to paint this thing? It looks so much better now. Now for the fun part, we're going to put this bench outside once the paint and stain cures, and we'll see how it holds up. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to see more of our videos. Want to turn your hobby into cash? Click the link in my comments to download the free pricing guide that we use to buy and sell furniture.